Hello, loves. So I'm running slightly late because the clock's changed today and it's thrown me right off. It's funny how an hour can just change so much about your day. Now then, I'm doing this on the Sunday, so let's just get going. UK, it's gone back into being chilly. Doesn't really feel like spring at the moment, very annoyingly. So there's a real mixture going on here. So I'm going to start with this. Oh, I mean, heaven in a bottle. Again, like one of my favourites, one of my top 20 for life. You may have seen this recently, actually, because the lovely Danielle from my perfume journal, she just decluttered this. And obviously, I love Danielle, but I was clutching my pearls. I was like, oh my God. No, I totally get it. It's a kumquat perfume. I actually do have both of the things she talked about. She decluttered this because she decided to keep Monsieur Lee from the Jardin range from Hermes. I have that as well. I find them to be quite different perfumes, but the kumquat note is definitely, a shared thing. But this for me is like thicker and muskier and sexier, whereas I find Monsieur Lee to be a kind of more almost aquatic, watery, very summery perfume. This Guest did I even say it's Guest I'm so in love with this perfume. I love it so much. It does, to be fair, I think smell very good on me. Like, it just really suits my skin chemistry. It's floral in a spring kind of flower way. It smells like blossomy to me. But it's also got a slight woody base. It's got a kind of bar soapy, quite thick musk. And then it's got that really interesting kumquat note, that really interesting fruity note. So it has kumquat, pear blossom and lemon blossom in the top, middle notes of cactus flower, jasmine, wild rose, base notes, musk, coconut, woody notes. I'm not really getting coconut from this. I just think it makes it more of a creamy musk in the base. My husband loves this. I wore this to work the other day, and then in the evening when he had his head in my neck, he was like, you smell good. He always thinks I smell good when I wear this. He always compliments me on it. It's just... It's got one toe into smelling slightly unisex. It's the wood in the base, I'd say, of this. It gives it that slight kind of, I think men and women could probably comfortably wear this, and it does have that slight unisex thing, which I think is so sexy. I love Guest. This is not the normal lid. This is a tester bottle, which is why it has... I think that's an old Ted Baker lid that I just chucked on it. Beautiful. Love it. One of my all-time favourites. Another one of my all-time favourites. I hope you enjoyed my empties video. This, I had a 30ml of this in that video. Another fruity musk. Another one my husband really likes. He loves a fruity musk. I'm actually wearing a fruity musk today, and he's already said something about it. So this is Lanvin Modern Princess. These are two perfumes that I kind of wear when I'm in a slightly similar mood. If I'm feeling more sexy, I'll go for Guest. If I'm feeling a little more girly, I might go for Modern Princess. They're so good. I'm just going to push these along slightly. So Modern Princess is like an appley musk to me. It is floral. It still smells a bit perfumey, but I find it like super inoffensive in a way that I feel like it's probably quite a safe blind buy if you like slightly creamy musks, and if you like red apple, I think you'd be totally safe with it. But I'm sure there's some people who don't like it or find it almost a little bit too simplistic, but I think it's so beautiful, it's so pretty. It's definitely my favourite red apple perfume, like by a mile. I've never smelt a red apple that I think is as good as this. So red apple, red currant in the top, freesia, jasmine in the mid, base notes, vanilla orchid, white musk and white woods. It's just lush. It has a sugary quality that I really enjoy, which is, I assume, coming from the red apple. And I find like the freesia and musk very similar to Jeanne from Lanvin as well. I love it. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. Don't need to say much else about that because it's so lush. Chill Out from Oriflame. I had what was I doing? I was at home. Was it a working from home day? I can't even remember. Did I feel rough? I can't remember. Anyway. I had to go I had to have a crown. I had to go to the dentist. I had to have a crown. Yeah, that's always fun, isn't it? Like an hour spent in the dentist, something messing around in your mouth. But anyway, so Chill Out from Oriflame. This is one that I normally wear to bed, but I just wore it for the whole day. I just wanted comfort, but I didn't want to go quite as kind of creamy and sweet as Mon Guerlain on that day. I wanted it to be more sheer. So, I mean, this is just perfect for that. I love chill out. So sadly, they don't make this anymore, which is a disgrace. But it is in that Mon Guerlain range. It is that kind of thing. Also has some crossovers with Guess Seductive Noir, although that one I think is more vanillic, a bit more creamy. This is apparently lavender, vanilla, cedar. And as I said in my empties vid, this also does have that slight almost licoricey feel to it. I don't know if that's just something to do with the lavender, or I think it's more likely that this is in some way inspired by the Mon Guerlain profile, because I do think it has quite a lot of similarity to it. But it's beautiful. It's also unisex. It's really lovely. Oh, love it. So let's do... Oh, yeah. So I got this one ages ago, and I still haven't made my video. Did I make a video? I think I made a video about this range, actually. I haven't done my my updated Lolita Lempicka video, but I think I did talk about this particular range. So this is... Oh, look at this bottle. And look at the juice. Oh, my God. It's so gorgeous. Anyway, obsessed. This is Elle, Alafolly from Lolita Lempicka. So this is part of the Elle L'Aime. Some of them are Elle, the letter L, L'Aime, and some of them are Elle, as in E-L-L-E, L'Aime. And then this is one of the flankers of the E-L-L-E, L'Aime. It's called Alafolly. So these are their beachy perfumes, basically. They're kind of beachy floral perfumes, citrus and beachy floral. So for me, buttery florals. There is something in this that is so frigging beautiful, and I think it's the ylang ylang, but it's also a ton of myrrh, and it's sweet, and it is very beachy. It really is. I have really gone hard on growing into the more beachy and buttery florals that I didn't used to like. This one, it definitely has some crossovers with the original Elle L'Aime, which I also have, and I like that one's lighter. It's more citrusy. This is thick, like properly thick. I wore this on a day that wasn't like cold, but because I sniffed this during winter and I didn't think it smelled great in winter, so I was waiting till it was warmer. But it was still a day that was like not like properly warm, if you see what I mean, so that I could wear this indoors at home. I wore this at the weekend. Again, because I think I used banana stuff on my hair again. Like, there's been a lot of that going on. You'll see another banana in a minute. But ylang ylang to me always has that kind of, goes really well with banana, because some ylang ylang is a bit banana-y. I don't know that... Let me just smell. Yeah, I think you could say there's maybe a little bit of a banana-y ylang ylang in here, but there's a lot of myrrh. It's rich, I think is how I should describe this. It's a very rich perfume. And my God, it's so pretty. Like, I'm also really looking forward to trying this out in warmer weather. I did minimal spritzes of this. I sprayed it on my hands and then rubbed it from there onto my neck, so I wasn't directly doing big sprays, because this is pretty strong. But it's also like warm and kind of cozy, but smells beachy, smells like summer and sunshine. I really liked this. I think it's gorgeous. So the notes I give you: top notes of mandarin orange and bergamot, middle notes of ylang ylang and jasmine, base notes of myrrh, amber and sandalwood. And I feel like this one, the ylang ylang and the myrrh, I think are by far the biggest notes here, and it's quite sweet. I mean, I'm surprised to not see any kind of vanilla in here, because I feel like there is a very slight vanilla-y tone here too. And quite a little bit ambery, probably. I do tend to find that ambery perfume's quite rich, but obviously myrrh is quite a powerful scent a lot of the time. Yeah, this one is thicker, sweeter, and not as citrusy as the original Elle L'Aime, or actually any of the other Elle L'Aimes. I think I still have the pen spray of the one that I didn't love, which I think was the EDT, just because it went a bit funny on my skin, but because I wanted to, I kind of really like that one when you first spray it. But I did have all of these, and I do have three full bottles of them now. But I mean, I kind of feel like this might be my favourite. It's not the easiest one to wear, but I think it's my favourite in terms of how it smells. I just think the myrrh is so beautiful. So yeah, I'm just going to have a look, because this is such a random perfume, this one. It reminds people of Elle L'Aime, yep. of Elle Edition d'été. Yes, I have that one. That one's very citrusy. And the original Elle. Anything else? Sun de Joya. Sun de Gioia. I never know how to say that properly. The Armani one. Vanilla Musk. Interesting. I don't know about that one. Truth or Dare. Oh, Poem. That's interesting. Do you know, I don't think it actually smells like Poem, but I feel like you could put them in the same bracket. They both smell like sunshiny, yellow, warm, sweet florals. I can kind of, again, like very tangentially, I can kind of see that. But really glad that I wore this one because I put it on and I was like, maybe this is going to be too strong, a bit much, but I actually really enjoyed it. And that was around the house. So I'm now looking forward to wearing it out and maybe going a bit stronger with it. Outdoor style, but really gorgeous. I don't know the other perfumes that are in here that are compared. Not many things compared to it, to be honest, but really beautiful. You can still get it, I think, quite easily on eBay. I obviously got this secondhand. So, yeah, really beautiful. And then in the morning on one of the weekend days, I can't remember which one it was, I just wanted something easy. This is not smelling very good from the sprayer anymore, but it smells really nice on the inside. I need to just clean up the sprayer. It's got a little bit peppery. If I spray a bit out, it's one of my body sprays. So, God is a Woman from Ariana Grande. I have the body spray because the actual perfume has that tarry aroma chemical in it, which I despise. Gosh, it's gone a bit dark, hasn't it? It's quite dark in my room because it is grey outside and so windy, guys. It's hideous. Anyway, God is a Woman. Oh, I love the song as well. I was listening to it recently. What an absolute tune. So, God is a Woman, the body spray. It's a pear perfume. So top notes of pear and musk mallow, middle notes of Turkish rose and orris, base notes Madagascar, vanilla and sandalwood. I actually think that this is my favourite from all of the Ariana Grandes. I have 2 body sprays. I have this one and then I have Thank You Next. I really like Thank You Next as well, but it's very, very sweet and has a kind of slightly choking powdery quality to it because of the marshmallowiness, I think. But I love that perfume. I think it's lovely. Again, I only have the body spray because of the tarry aroma chemicals. But I think in terms of the smell of all of hers, obviously Cloud is like a classic. It doesn't work for me personally. It's so sweet. But apart from REM, which again, tarry aroma chemical, can't wear it, but I love how that smells. And the body spray doesn't exist, so nothing I can do to try that one. But God is a Woman, because it's that pear and ambrette, is so good. And there's something about having that rose there. And you can get a sense that there's rose in this, but it's like a very modern, subtle rose. But it's mainly pear and ambrette. Pear and muskmallow. It's just lush. I love pear. It's one of my favourite notes in perfumery. So I just think it's gorgeous. Love it. Next up. This was the weekend. I was feeling a little bit sexy, and I happen to know that my husband finds this one very sexy. He's the first person who told me that this was a sexy perfume. I hadn't really thought about it. I just thought it was kind of sweet and fruity and a little bit girly. But yeah, it's pretty sexy. I get it. It's nice. Aqua Colonia's Goji and Cactus extract. Goji berry cactus, you can see it's quite sweet. So you can see this one's actually changed colour. It didn't used to be this yellow, but this because it's a very sweet perfume. It sits with all my other Aqua Colonias and is quite a different colour to most of them. It's really good. I really like it. It's totally delicious. So Goji and Cactus extract from 4711. This, it just says goji berries and cactus. I'm quite sure there's maybe some vanilla in here. There's possibly musk. It is thicker and stronger than nearly any of the other Aqua Colonias that I have. And it's probably the most feminine one that I have. It's the sweetest one that I have. It's just really nice. It's very syrupy, like a syrupy goji berry. Really, really nice. Oh my goodness, I've just got a huge advert come up on Fragrantica that totally covered the entire screen. But yeah, if you can still get this, I think this is such a nice perfume, and my husband always really likes it. So not that that should influence you, because obviously each to their own, but it's good. And like I said, banana, I did actually get, I said last week that I'd gone to buy the banana conditioner from Lush, and I have to report back, it smells incredible. It's almost like banoffee pie. They've just brought out a shower gel that's banoffee pie. I sniffed it and it made me smile. I didn't buy it because it has that slight biscuity smell to it, and Lush is quite expensive, so I was like, I don't really need this in shower gel form. But because I have the banana co-wash, which is also amazing, the conditioner wash from the top of my head, now that I don't use shampoo anymore unless I'm doing my purple shampoo, I got the banana conditioner from them to match. My hair smelt frigging amazing, and it felt amazing. I don't love a lot of the Lush conditioners. They don't necessarily make my grey hair feel nice. I have the ultraviolet one because it's just really good for toning my hair, and that one's quite nice. The best one that I tried, I can't even remember I can't remember what it's called, unfortunately. It had a different name and they changed it, but then they changed the scent as well, and I can't use it anymore. It used to be called like Hair Necessities or something, and now it's called Repair or Relax or something. I can't remember. But anyway, it was such a good conditioner. They just absolutely butchered how it smelt. It used to be amazing. So I haven't really tried many more because the ones I've tried before I haven't liked, including American Cream, even though I love the smell. This banana one, oh my god, my hair felt incredible afterwards. I can only recommend it. It's such a good conditioner. It's quite expensive for how much you get, but you don't need a ton, and it smells so good, honestly. If you combine it with the they have a banana shampoo now as well. I haven't tried it because, like I said, I use co-wash now, but honestly, you would smell so good. And if you used that with the moisturizer I use, Sympathy for the Skin, also has banana in it. Smells kind of like a vanilla milkshake with a hint of banana. If you used all of that and then you got the banoffee wash, oh my god, you'd smell like heaven. But anyway, it's a very long way to say that I wore a banana perfume. I really truly only have one that I really think of as a proper banana perfume. Elle, Maui in a Bottle, Sweet Banana, because I also have a couple of the little ones, the what are they called, the sample sprays, because I still have the sample spray, and then my sister gave me her sample spray because she doesn't like this one. She is a Elle person, but apparently not the ones that I like, apart from citrus. So Maui in a Bottle, Sweet Banana, which I nowadays always layer with this. Yes, H&M Pear. Again, really a terrible shame that you can't still get it. Absolutely ridiculous that they don't make these anymore, but never mind. So the reason I layer this is because Elle Maui in a Bottle, Sweet Banana, is so cloyingly sweet on its own for me, because it's got lovely, beautiful notes in it. Really gorgeous. I'm just going to look at this a second. Yeah, okay. Banana and pear in the top, middle notes of coconut and jasmine, base notes of vanilla and sandalwood. I'm just checking the little breakdown here. Yeah, so the thing with this is I get a really good banana, but the more it dries down, the more it gets sweet and very vanillic. And then it just becomes so sweet that I need something to cut through that. And because there's already pear in it, which I love, which honestly, I think it's the reason some people say this smells like green banana, because I don't get any green banana from this. I get fully ripe banana, almost like a ripe banana in an overly sweet vanilla custard. But the pear is juicy and fruity. And I think that gives it a kind of fresh greenness that, you know, that cuts through that banana. But as the pear starts to disappear and the vanilla starts to get stronger, it just becomes overwhelmingly sweet for me. So having like an actual sweet and tart kind of tangy pear over the top, because that's all H&M Pear is, it's just pear. It smells kind of like a natural juicy pear mixed with a pear flavoured hard candy, like a sweet, you know, like a pear drop. If you're in the UK, you know, oh my god, I loved pear drops. You have so many, they'd burn my tongue off because they were sherbety, but that kind of thing. And it goes so well. And I feel like you could also wear a sharp apple or something over this, or like a lemon. You just want something that just smells tangy and fruity and has a touch of acidity that cuts through how incredibly sweet marry in a bottle is, and then it's perfect, then it's delicious. So I love them as a combination, and they last pretty well together. Actually, they work well, and then if I want to top up, I will top up with both of them. So yeah, I wanted to continue that banana, and it was so good. Oh my God. So I really loved it. And while we're on the banana thing, I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but I think it's Ellis Brooklyn have got a banana milkshake body spray, and I tested that out a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know whether I mentioned it, but when I first sprayed it, it's very subtle, even though it's quite expensive for a body spray. And it was banana-y and it was milkshakey, and then almost instantly it didn't smell like banana anymore. It was just kind of boring and sweet, and then it was gone. And it's not worth it. And I'm still waiting for someone to bring out something that actually smells like a banana milkshake that is good and lasts and isn't chemically and gross. Like, I need the banana from this without the really overpowering vanilla. That's what I need in my life. So anyway, let's talk about this. Another perfume with quite a lot of myrrh in it. And frankincense. God, this is lush. And the thing is, I'd forgotten about this just because I tend to ignore my pen sprays. Like, I forget about them unless I'm actually looking on Fragrantica at what I've got. I quite often forget about my smaller perfumes. And I had forgotten about Frank from And Fragrances, which was a mistake because when I wore it, I was like, oh my God, it's so lush. This is actually related to Lush again, because like the actual shop, because this was one of the days where I had used their Mango Lassie shower gel, and I was thinking about mango, and I was like, I want to continue again. Like, I need Lush to make a body spray of that Mango Lassie. It's also incredibly sweet, but I think if they amped up the mango in that, it's such a good mango. I need it in a body spray. I need it. So anyway, so I looked on Fragrantica and I did the search by notes, and then I chose my shelves and I chose like what I actually have to see what I have that has a mango note in it. And I went through a few things. I was like, that one's a bit buttery. That I've got a couple of like very floral perfumes that have mango in. I obviously have mango by the Body Shop, but I wanted something a little bit more complex than that because I was wearing it to work basically. And then this came up and I was like, yes, Frank has a really, really nice mango note in it that I'm kind of obsessed with. And when you see these notes, you'll understand why this is so up my street. I mean, good Lord. So top notes, lime and lemon. Love both of them. Middle notes, olibanum, so that's like frankincense, ylang ylang and mango. Base notes, more frankincense, myrrh and vanilla. And it is just, there's not a lot of vanilla in here. This is very sherbety, very tangy. I really recognise the mango on my skin. I don't know if everyone gets that. You definitely get lime. I think way more than lemon. It smells limey. It's sherbety and sweet. The vanilla is making the sherbety and sweet without turning into full vanilla. It's got a beautiful frankincense note, and I like frankincense. It's one of my faves, especially like natural ones. So like the Lush frankincense I really like. And because this is Simon Constantine, the And Fragrances, like this is his perfume line. Oh, I kind of want to wear it again already. I'd forgotten. Once I sprayed it on, and again, there's a lot of naturals in it. I spray it out at first and I'm like, woof, okay, yeah, frankincense, woohoo! Dries down, just turns into the most beautiful perfume. And I do feel like this one has a little bit of a crossover in terms of the kind of yummy sherbetiness that I get from it with the perfume from Lush called Love. It's not the same perfume, but it gives me a similar feel. It's got this kind of tangy fruitiness to it, but then this beautiful sweet warmth in there as well. I love Frank. I'm so glad. I mean, this is the first, maybe I think I might have got this one first and then I got Far. I think this was the first one that I actually bought as the 10ml, and this is 10ml of the Eau de Parfum. These are quite affordable. I mean, it's an indie house, so it's not cheap, but my God, the quality is so good. Frank and Far and Sand are the ones for me. They're so good. But Frank, I'm going to look and see if this is compared to anything. Again, because it's like such an indie house. Yeah, so 2 people, including me, have said it reminds them of Love from Lush, and one person has said absolutely not. One person says Vanille Havana. I don't know what that is. Edith by Reminiscence. Oh my God. One person has said it smells like Lolita Lempicka. and 2 people have said no. Yeah, I I'm not seeing it like at all. Like I'm not getting any crossovers there personally with Lolita Lempicka, but you know, each nose is different. Bohemian Lime apparently from Goldfield and Banks, but there's not one perfume on here that lots of people have said yes to. The top vote, because there's 2 people who said it, basically is Love from Lush, and I think it's just got that similar vibe. Someone said here it's like a Haribo sour, and I kind of love it. I kind of love it. Lemon flavoured hard candy. See, I get much more lime than I do lemon. Forgettable. I don't agree. See, this is the amazing thing about perfumes. Like, I totally love Frank. Someone said it's fizzy, and I kind of know what they mean. I just think it's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I might be the only person who's really obsessed with Frank from the reviews. But I think it's so good. I loved wearing it. And I have to say, pretty strong. And I didn't have to reapply it. I think I put it on at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I reapplied it before I left work at about 5:30. So it went through the whole day before I felt like I wanted to do anything about it. And it's absolutely lush. So yeah, I'm already sniffing it and being like chomping at the bit to wear it again. Same with this. So these 2 you'll probably see again quite soon. You're bound to see Modern Princess and Dare again as soon as it starts to get a little bit warmer. But yeah, that's me for now, guys. I hope that this was fun. I hope you enjoyed my empties. I mean, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Now listen, I haven't had time to film anything about it yet, but I did just get the green tea strawberry basil. If you're interested in that, you can get it from Notino for a good price for a 50ml. So as soon as I have a chance, I will make a video about that, doing a little review. But I have to say, I can just say it right now easily, like it's too cold at the moment for me to really judge it properly. So I might just do a little short to talk about it, like my first impressions. But I actually think that it really needs to be warm in warmer weather, and the UK is not giving us warm weather right now. It's gone back to being chilly. So as soon as it's warmer, you'll see it in one of these videos anyway, and I'll be able to give you my opinion. But thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It really helps my channel. I'm going to go now and get on with the rest of my very boring adult chores, and then I'm going to read some random stuff, and then I'm going to relax for Sunday before I have to go back to work on Monday. Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye.